Ayo, welcome to Storycraft Studio. Today we're going to be doing a sort of review. I have gotten all 5 of the new Cave Club dolls, and we're going to open them, take a look, and talk about other things, possibly. I'm not sure yet. Okay, we're going to start in alphabetical order with Emberly, because I can't come up with a better order in which to do this. So here she is in her packaging with her little buddy Flare, her torch, and her extra comb, and along with all her really cute accessories. On the back of each of the boxes is a really cool picture of them, which you can see the other ones over here. Going through those. And then a little blurb. It says, "Ever wonder who the first friends were? Meet the Cave Club, a truly unruly group of prehistoric kids who are way ahead of their time." They all say the same thing, so I don't need to show you the back of all of them for that. But so let's move forward. Oh, and it looks like she's got little embers in the back of her packaging. I'm not sure if they're different on the other ones yet, but that's really cool. So on the back of the cardboard, she's got this gradient from yellow to orange to pink, which is cool. And I'm just gonna open it, just give me a second. I'm gonna do that quick. Okay, so the attachments were all pretty standard. The usual zip ties and such, and then the little things in the back of her head. I hate those. Let's be real. We all hate those. But so let's talk about, let's start here with her accessories before we get to the doll. So, she's got her little friend, Flare, Cutie Pie, little Tyrannosaurus Rex baby with what looks like lava flow for a volcano explosion for hair. I gotta say, I love that. Lots of really good texture on this, lots of cute detail. This is really well made for a little accessory. It's fantastically made. And then here's her little prehistoric comb. Looks like it's made from bones and wrap. Really cool. And her bag, which is a club that opens into a torch. That's pretty awesome. And then we just snap that back together. Ooh, it doesn't have to go in a certain way. I'm grateful for that. Some of them do that. Now let's talk about Ember. Let's see all these articulation. Head movement is really good. Let's see, arm movement it's nice. It's nice and smooth. Range is pretty nice, pretty standard, same as Monster High, which has become the standard of what I do, good doll customizing, but as a toy, in general, it's just really, really good. Yep, and then she's got these cute top and this layered skirt that goes so well, and her little hammer belt thing, a little tool belt. See, and then her hip joints. A little more limited than I like, but pretty standard. The knee joint works really well. It's a really nice knee joint, actually. No foot articulation, which some people will care about since she's flat-footed. Let's see. Does she stand? Bad angle for you, but let's see. Not really. She has these big feet, but she doesn't stand. So a lot of people are kind of put off by these big old flat feet. I love them. I have a hard time coming up with heels for dolls when I have to make a shoe. I'm going to be making so many flip-flops, sandals, slippers. It's going to be wonderful. But so yeah. Then she's got foot things that come off real easy. Those are great. They're kind of they're the standard flexible plastic that most doll shoes are made out of. Then everything's really good. I will strip one of them later probably and look at that. Oh, and this is how her hair is attached. It's fairly nice rooting. Pretty standard. I will be honest, I don't really pay attention to rooting, usually. I either keep the hair or I get rid of the hair, and whether or not it's rooted right doesn't usually come into play. But so, this is Ember, and we're going to move on to her friends. Here is Fernessa, with her little pterodactyl, Telly, spelled the way you spell a pterodactyl, with the silent P. I don't like the silent P. Makes it really hard to spell when you're young. So here she is in her packaging. Let's see, she's got, like with Emberly, she's got really cool flowers and stuff because she's the plant-themed one. I'm sure that this has a book series if you don't know about it. I haven't gotten hold of it, but they probably have like roles and jobs that relate to their theming, so she's probably good with plants and growing things. You know, you always gotta have a plant person. So I'm gonna now get her out of the box and we'll talk about her more. So as you saw, unlike Emberly, Fernessa was secured by basically molded plastic. That packaging was molded to hold her in, which I gotta say I like better. She only had, you saw, 4 of these little tab things to hold her in, which works better in my opinion. It's less plastic waste, less manufacturing. You just make it so that the plastic itself can hold them, which was tricky with this little purse thing, but it was really cool. So let's talk about those accessories quick. So this is Telly, and she's just cute. This tuft of hair is completely unreasonable, but she's adorable. She's more bird than the usual pterodactyl toy, which I like. From what scientists are saying, they were more bird-like anyway. There's that bit of owl. But she's a cutie pie. Doesn't have the same texturing as the previous one did. Flare, but cutie. Lots of cute detail. And here's her purse, I think. Yes! It goes in. Yes! That is so cool. Then pops out. It goes out easier than it comes in. We got this cool stone purse with a flower that pops out. Really cute. And then another comb. And let's see, Fernessa has, yep, the same really smooth articulation. And she's got these cute ferns and plant life accessories, some teeth, and this really cool. It's a leopard print fashioned into flowers. That is brilliant and adorable, and this little fern overskirt is so cute. More of those shoes made from vines and flower. Very, very cute. And her hair is just, it's so cute. I don't ever want to get rid of this hair because I love it. It's this pink and got these cute little things. And it just, oh, so cute. Okay, next doll. Here we have Aurora. She's got a tiger stripe theming to her little illustration. She seems to be the wild adventurer girl, which is awesome. She's got her little saber-toothed tiger kitten, Ferial, and she's got this cute bag which seems to have ears that you can take off and put on her. She is it's crazy to say, but she's definitely animal themed, which is wild since they all have animal furs and stuff. But yeah, she's cute. Oh, I can't wait to get to her. So, unboxing. So, as you saw, her packaging was a bit more like Emberly's, which I don't get. Why would they have different packaging? Hold up! Should check this before. The hands come out! I should have checked that before, but now we know the hands come out. That's gonna make dressing them and for me customizing and getting clothes that fit well really easy. So yeah, that's cool. And I don't know why, but I don't know why they have to do that with their hands. I don't get that. But, so, accessories. Ferial, her saber-toothed kitty cat, with his little tuft of cool hair. I'm gonna go with either that's intentional. No, it's not a color. I'm gonna say that's unintentional little spottage on her butt. But, irrelevant. There are little spirals on the top. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional about how cute that is. That's adorable. But so that's Ferial. She's adorable, and I'm going to love her. Here is her purse. Really cool. And her comb. Standard. And let's see the ears. Yes, they come out. And yes! That's such a dumb thing to be happy about, but I am. I'm happy. So she's got this cool ribs hair thing, which is it's pretty radical. I gotta be honest. Looks a bit tight like teeth, but it's ribs. This isn't staying in as a measured but same smooth articulation. This really beautiful purple hair. I loving that. Her shawl, really cool. She's got one. Aha. So it's a tunic skirt kind of thing. I don't know what to describe that as. Overall style with her little tube top. And then she's got this belt with her fangs that are probably knives. Her fur styled leg warmers, because they don't have shoes. Because you didn't have shoes. Looks like there's a detail that's got teeth holding it together. And I don't know why they didn't paint those out when they painted out the flower on Fernessa, but there you go. So that is Aurora. She is super cool, and I'm just completely in love with this purple hair with the crimping. It's so cute. But so let's go to our next doll. Here we have Taggy. No wait, Slate. His pet is named Taggy. Slate is the reason I went ahead and bought these before they were out long enough to go on sale. Because how many doll lines have a really good boy doll? And look at him! Look at him, he's awesome! He seems to be an artist, and let's see, yep. His print is all paint splotches, which is so cool. Personal headcanon, might prove true, I don't know. We'll see. He does all the girls' face paint, because they all have that really cool face paint, and I think he does it. Personal opinion. It'd be really cool. So let's open him up. So here we have Slate. He was packaged like Fernessa, which I don't get. I didn't mean to alternate packaging styles because I didn't realize there were differences, but apparently that's what happened. But so here is Slate with his cool accessories. His little palette, wrist palette, that's so awesome. Like, seriously, that is so cool. It's just the tiny little things. Tiny things make me happy. And this paintbrush, which doesn't have paint on the back, which I think is it's not good. I would have painted the back. I would have taken that little extra few seconds to make sure there was paint on the back. But I'm not in production design. And I've gone in the wrong order, but who cares? Look at that hair. He's got it shaved all around, which is really cool. Gotta say, super cool. I'm all for the undercut, partial shaved head thing. Not doing it myself, but I think it's really cool. And he's got really nicely rooted. It's so cool to have rooted hair on a boy doll. Because as anybody who knows Barbies, they don't do that. And here are his cool leg warmers that are... They are laced. They're laced up. Well, not tied up, but they've got laces like shoes, which I think is really funny. It's like, why are they laced up? He's supposed to be able to fit them, but who cares? And over here we've got Taggy, his Stegosaurus. Not Stegosaurus. It's a bird thing, which cool, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be made up, or is it? The other ones were based on animals. Did they all have straw feet and I didn't notice? That makes me sad that I didn't notice. But for some reason they're all birds or animals. I don't get it. But this got this cool wings and this legs. It's just cool. Standard comb for brushing the hair. And then this cool belt. It's a crossbody fanny pack. Let's see. Oh, does it move? No, it does not move. Oh! No, it doesn't move. Aha! It doesn't move. Okay. You may see these before I do. It's hard to see them in the moment. Let's see. Let's open it. Aha! It's got more art supplies. That's so cute. It's got all brushes and stuff. I love it. And it can open. Go on his body. I don't know. I didn't put bags on anybody else, but he gets special treatment. That's really bad. And then his paintbrush goes in. That's super cool. I love it. Yep, so that is Slate. He's super cool. and I like it. Let's go on to our last doll. Here is Telly. She seems to be our star girl. Look at it. She's got her cool little telescope. She's got stars on her face paint and a bunch of accessories that are moons and stars carved out. Really cool. I'm always up for a space girl, and she's got eyes on hers for seeing in the distance. It's really cool. And she's got her hunch, her little cat. It's 2 cats. Okay, you know what, cats. Cats are cool. So let's take her out of the box. So here is Telly. Once again, I do not intentionally alternate the packages, but that's just what happened. Every other one was the 2. Why were there 2 different packaging types? I don't understand. But here is our girl Telly and her accessories. Here is Hunch, which is this little cat dude with his little cute little mohawk. And more did they all have swirly toes. And I didn't see her for this first two, and I feel ashamed to myself. Because it's so cute. And head of chromy eyes. Cool. Oh, it's not a cat, it's a wolf. And I feel super, it's too hot in my room, I can't think. It's too hot in here. Here is her telescope that is, let's see. It looks like it's, yup. It's a little, what are these called? Kaleidoscope. It's a kaleidoscope. That's cool. It's a little milky. Yeah, it's a little hard to see. This is not a very good telescope, but it's cute. It's very cute. I like that detail. Instead of trying to make it a lens, they made it domed so it could be a thing. But it doesn't work well. Here's her standard brush. And then let's take a look at her. She's got this belt full of crystals and moons and a pouch. Her cool crystal thing. She's got a very mystic theme, which I'm liking. And then her fluffy skirt. It's so fluffy. I love it. It's a petticoat. She's got a petticoat. I'm dying. It's so cute. I love petticoats, and she's got a petticoat. And then her leg warmers have all sorts of stars and crystals and a big old moon. They're really cute. Wishing there was more painted details, but they're cute anyway. Maybe I'll just spruce it up and add details. Who knows? But she's got that. Yep, good articulation. Hands don't like to come out, but they do. Let's put that back in. Do the upper arms come off? Nope. But, you know, whatever. So, she's the last of our girls. We're now gonna do some comparisons of normal dolls. Let's get Gabby over here, the standard Ever After High doll. And she is noticeably smaller. And for reasons it makes me really happy. She's really cute and small. Forget the little sister body types. I just need these dolls. These are all the little siblings now. These are the little ones. Oh, their heads don't tilt back and forth. They just go around. Which, not super thrilled about that, but who cares if they're this cute? So she's small. I think they said it was, these dolls are 10 inches, which might be why they are also, they're cheaper than the usually articulated dolls and have better quality because they're spending less on plastic to make them taller. But the proportions are there to die for. These big beefy legs and the big old feet. And I love that. And they've got the slit. Okay, so this may not be a thing for you guys on the mainland, but everybody in Hawaii who wears slippers, flip-flops, it hurts me to say that, but we call them slippers. We wear those regularly. We get this big old gap between our big and second toe. And that's where the thong for the slippers go. It's also another word I don't like using in regards to slippers. But yeah, so we get this, and we all have this flattened out feet. So these are, they're saying cave girls, but these are Hawaii, these are island feet. These are the feet of people who don't live in shoes. We wear sandals and slippers, and we go barefoot a lot. So yes, I love these feet. Part of the reason I love this series is that they've got these big old feet. And I'm gonna make slippers for them, and they're gonna be adorable. And I need to move on to the next thing. And here we have them all laid out with their accessories and such. And one of the things I gotta notice is they've got a really nice selection of skin tones because everybody has their own unique skin tone. Slate and Telly have similar skin tones, but they're definitely different. And then Aurora has more yellow than them. Fernessa is very dark, and then of course Emberly is white. And it's really unusual to find a small selection of dolls with this much variation in color, and I really like it. And anybody who makes a comment about the wishing there were more white dolls, I'm gonna tell you, go do another toy line. Go look at the other toy lines, because most toy lines have predominantly white. So let this alone. Don't comment. Don't even do it. Next, we're going to look at how they look under all these clothes, because that's important for the customizers. If you're not a customizer and just looking for a kind of doll review, you can skip this part. But for customizers, this is important. So we're going to strip these two, because Slate is a boy figure, so it's going to be different. He's going to be different from the others. And Telly, because I already have plans for her. She's going to be part of a set that I'm going to talk about a little later. But so let's take off all these accessories. Okay, so here we go. So the tops have the standard doll Velcro. Not too weak, not too strong. Just nice Velcro, and they're pretty nice quality. Everything's printed and nice. The bottoms on both of them have elastic, so you're not trying to deal with a more elastic on the bottoms, which is nice because they just pulled off like they should. These accessories, the bags with their straps, are a little tricky. Anything with these kind of push through can be a little tricky for hands. So if you've got little ones you're dealing with, if you're still watching this and you've got little ones, that's a little not fun. And this hinge looks really weak on the bag. It's not in focus, but it's his paint bag and the hinge is not. I'm not going to be opening that a lot. But let's see. So for the girls, the girls are all about the same figure is all I can tell. They've all got the same model, just in different skin tones. They all have unique skin tones, which you saw. So they've got this nice definition on all their limbs. Telly has this gap here and tightness here. I'm not sure if that's just the way that she's sitting or an issue, but it's there. Other than that, there's a little weirdness along the joints. I'm not loving that, but yeah, they're good. The joints have issues. Let's go with that. The joints have issues. I'm not sure if that's this doll or the manufacturing. I'm not thrilled with that, but she's gonna be customized, so it's fine. I'm not a doll collector, so it's not an issue, but there you go. They've got modest chests and wide hips, which I think is fun. Very definite pear shape. And then Slate over here has much more defined muscle mass in all areas. In his arms and stuff. And he's got this six-pack. And is that? I'm gonna go with that's a little paint scuff. Because I don't think they'd give these characters scars. Even though technically they probably would have scars being in their time frame, but I don't think that was the intention. But yeah, that's... And the big old hands. Big bulky hands, I like those. Hers are little... Girls have dainty hands. Nice dainty little hands. He's got these big thick ones. It's awesome. So yeah, there's some issues, which I'm not sure if they're doll particular or manufacturer, but they're issues. But so if you feel guilty about taking a quality doll away from a collector or a child for customizing, Don't worry, some of them are just a little odd. Oh, and they all have the molded panties, but they're different than most because they don't have a pattern on them. It's just a line to say, this is underwear. So that's if you're the kind of person who likes to remove them, it's really easy. It's just a line. It's a little more raised on the girls, it would seem, than on Slate. And then there's this raised writing and the silver thing, but we're used to those and customizing. Marks all over the place, but yeah. Wait a minute. Huh. Well, they have good range on that. His looks like he has more. He does. His goes back farther. That's weird. But anyway, that's about it. Mahalo for watching. I hope you found this helpful, or at least entertaining. I'm really looking forward to working with these dolls, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. You can follow me on Instagram at Storycraft Studio to see what I'm up to. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys around soon. Aloha!